to turn our justice system in.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Y'all know what's drinks in the chat tonight. Hello, everyone. As you come in, please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Capricorn Flower and Linda Gamble, for coming over and getting my channel together. So I decided to try to come on around my regular time. All right, so we're gonna wait and see if some more people are gonna come in. I'm having my wine. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. Yes, do not mention any content creators in the chat. Yes, do not mention any content creator's name in the chat. So we're going to be talking about Melody and, the things that are going on with her. And I'm just trying to figure out this. Melody's no longer on the show, but she just keeps getting put into things. This woman has 4 kids to raise, and I don't understand. Y'all wanted her off the show. She's off the show. And now she's in a lawsuit. Then we got people sending her over things. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. And then it's like she's coming under attack. I'm like, what is going on here? But y'all know I'm a millimeter, so I'm always going to stand 10 toes down for Melody at all times. All the time. I'm going to stand 10 toes down for Melody all the time. So, I'm going to ride with Melody till the wheels fall off. Hello, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello. Hello, Monique. Hello. Yeah, so y'all know I'm riding with Melody till the wheels fall off. Also, I seen something else very interesting, that SAMEA and her husband, Angela, said that they tried to do a shady business deal with her properties while she was vulnerable. So we're going to get into that. Also, we're going to talk about Melody. And, Melody, as she said before, she do not like people sending her things to her inbox. She got enough stuff going on. And she going to handle that lawsuit. Melody, she could give Peter $6,000. Well, why should she? If she do that, then everybody going to start coming after her, for 5,000 here, 6,000 here, 10,000 here, when she has done nothing, nothing wrong. So why would she pay that amount of money, even though it's not nothing to her? But I wouldn't pay it either. Also, we're going to talk about DDG. I want to have a poll as well with DDG and Haley Bailey. Some people are saying that Haley Bailey should not have went to the court because that's her baby daddy. They should be able to handle that on their own. Excuse me? What? I don't know. Some of these pygmishas out here is something wrong with them. It is something definitely wrong. People out here talking about, well, that's her baby daddy. She shouldn't have went to the courts on him. Then they got pictures showing, well, at first she said he was a good baby daddy. Yeah, he could have been a good baby daddy at first. But, you know, people change. Everybody change. And I was watching this one blogger, and he made a really good point. It was never about the baby or Halo. It was all about him having control over Haley. It was all about him having control over her. That's what it was about. So we're going to get into that. Also, they're trying to say that Portia's out here with a new man. Allegedly a new married man. So we're going to get into that. Also, guys, the longest standing plantation is burning down right now. I think our ancestors, y'all, they ain't too happy about the shit that. Nope, we ain't got past the 10-minute mark. Our ancestors not too happy about what's going on, so they didn't. Allegedly, it was a museum, the plantation, so it's on fire right now. Also, is it 10 people? They didn't escape from the New Orleans prison. So that's some other stuff that's going on. We do got pictures of them as well. So we're going to talk about that. Also, you know, guys, I had started a new thing where I talk about celebrity birthdays as well. So we're going to talk about a woman's birthday that's today, a celebrity, and y'all won't believe her age. Y'all won't believe her age. So we're going to talk about that. What else we talking about? We're going to talk about whatever else we want to talk about. But let's get past these 10-minute marks. Let me get my housekeeping out the way. All right. Any clips that I show today, I do not own the rights to any of the clips. I do not own the rights to any of the clips that I may show tonight. I do not own the rights. Anything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All things said are alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, there is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and learning. Fair use, and research. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Guys, so I'm trying to get past the 10-minute mark. So I've been using, I just did a face scrub today, a lip scrub, and then I use my face wash from Melody and the moisturizer and the toner. So it has my face looking really good. Also, I have this stuff I'm using for my eyes because like under my eyes it's kind of dark, but it's starting to lighten up now. So, you know, for the B51, I don't have any breakouts or anything like that. So I'm loving, the job that it's doing on my face here. So yeah, I love the job that it's doing. I have no breakouts or anything like that. So shout out to 7th Avenue Beauty. I did my face scrub, my lip scrub, toner, moisturize. I did my under eye. Then I, took a bath, did my body scrub and everything. So shout out to 7th Avenue Beauty. Shout out to Melody Cherie Rogers. All right. Yep. Have no makeup on or anything. This is just my regular face. I have no makeup on. So yeah. So shout out to Melody. All right, guys, we're almost past the 10-minute mark. Okay, let's see. Hello, Capricorn Flower. Let me see what y'all saying. Folks are still trying to get mileage from her name. This is ridiculous. Right. This is ridiculous. Good afternoon, Deborah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Monique. Whoever that lady is that said that sounds crazy. Yeah, these people are acting up, y'all. Are you talking about Rachel Robinson? No, no. Oh, thank you, Capricorn Flower. Thank you, Monique. Yeah, so I'm just trying, trying to keep my face together. I know we're starting to get old. We got to keep our face together. So I'm just trying to do my best. I'm just trying to do my best. All right, guys, we're past the 10-minute mark. So where are we gonna start at? We're gonna start at Melody. Okay, this is my thing here. Everybody has a right to say and do what they want to do on their platform. That's fine. Okay. We all have some people have subscribers, some people have fan base. So Melody has millimeters, and then she have supporters, right? So hello, who said that? I ain't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing great. I ain't seen you in a while. But thank you so much for coming over to support the channel. So hello, Linnell. Hello. So everybody, you don't have to be a millimeter. You could be a male supporter. But I am a millimeter. So I choose to be that. Okay. And people follow Melody or for different reasons. Everybody has their own reasons for following Melody. It could be anything. Some people can relate to her because they've probably been through a situation, but like her and Martell went through. Some people can relate to her or like her, let me try. I'm just trying to think of the word for it. Like her hustle about herself, like how she went through all of this and built herself back up. So people they can like her products, that just different things that people like Melody for, and just like the Beehive or the Barty Gang, so they don't know Cardi, they don't know Beyonce, but they, that y'all know they go in for Cardi, also Nicki Minaj. They fans go in for them. Okay, so it's no difference than that. So you might got some Beehives, Barties, things like that. So people like them in that way. Okay, so there's no difference than that. So I might not be a in the Beehive, but I might be a supporter of Beyonce. So to that effect. So there's nothing wrong with that. People got different reasons why they support Melody. It's just different reasons. It's no one thing. I like Melody hustle. I like how she picked herself back up after the divorce. I like how she came on here and told her life, what happened in her marriage. And you don't know, that could help some other people. Maybe not everything she said about her marriage, but some things that could help other women that are struggling and going through it. So, nobody wants to go through a divorce, but sometimes things just have to be done. Okay. It just has to be done. So she helped people, and some people might not like it. I like how she just picked herself back up and got back to being a millionaire that she was by herself, not with Martell no more, but by herself. So she letting you know that she don't need no man, to become a millionaire. She can be a millionaire by herself. And she's not only doing her, working, with her beauty products, she's doing other things with her property preservation class. So she's showing you multiple ways that she can be a boss. Okay. So she left that show where people like, well, if she don't like the show, why don't she just leave it? Because There they go, because she needs the income. So Melanie left the show letting y'all know that she don't need the income. And they skipped a beat. Everything Melody was doing when she was on the show, she's doing it after the show. She's still going on her monthly vacations out of the country. She's still eating good. Her kids still eating good, doing good. They still in all their activities. She's still doing what she do. But people were saying that she needed the show. They were saying that she didn't need the show. Why she don't leave it? She has left, and now what? It's still a problem. It's still a problem. So if y'all wanted to sue, why y'all didn't sue when she was on the show? Why y'all wait till she leave the show, then you want to sue? That makes no sense to me. And then for the amount, I digress. But just saying. So everybody can do what they want to do or what have you. Everybody, like, certain people for different reasons. And then also Melody has a new e-commerce class where it's showing people how to start like a small business. And that's $9.99, so like $1,000. She's taking 30 people. I think she has sold 10 slots so far, and she's down to 20. She's going to show you how to get the logo, how to get your clientele and keep your clientele. So if anyone is looking to start a small business, Melanie has started a small e-commerce. Let me just show y'all here. So people, if they're looking to do that, give me just a second here. So for people that didn't know, Melody has started a new business adventure. So, yep, she started a new business adventure for people who trying to get their small business off the ground. Let me just show y'all. Also, she has an ambassador team if anybody interested in that. Here we go. Right here. She got only 20 slots left. Let me go back. Right here. She's going to show you how to get the website up. She's going to show you how to get the logo. So this is her new business venture right here. Branding, brand building. She's going to show you how to brand build. When does starts June 16th. So here's the link, and how to secure your spot if you want to. But this is her new business venture. So if anybody's interested in that, and she's still doing the property preservation as well. So if you're interested in that, that's her new business venture. Let me see here. Let's see here. Monique said Melanie had a plan and a vision. So sad Martell didn't follow the print. Now I know he is mad as cornflakes. Yes, Melody is a marketing genius. Like that soup deal he was supposed to do, Melanie could have had that up and going. The athletic line he wanted to do, Melanie would have had that up and going. Look how she has her athletic wear up and going. And baby, those shorts do not disappoint. Those biker shorts and the leggings, they do not disappoint. They do not disappoint. So I'm just telling y'all, and I'm 51. So just telling y'all, they do not disappoint. I got some 7th Avenue Duty leggings on right now. Leggings on right now. I got the gray ones on. Sure do. Yes, like I said, I'm trying to be on a budget, y'all, and stop spending. But baby, the Melody leggings and those biker shorts, baby, they do not disappoint. When I tell you they do not disappoint, baby, they do not. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. I'm drinking some red Moscato wine. I have cooked for my teenagers. I have cooked fish. I have cooked fish and fries, and I have made them some brownies. So they good. They ain't gonna be bothering me. Hello, Carla. Marie said they don't love the marriage transfer that Melanie is a marketing genius. Yes. Yes. Marketing genius. What y'all drinking in the chat? What y'all drinking? Y'all know there's drinks in the chat. I know we haven't been doing it, but we're back with drinks in the chat, y'all. And I just went and got me some cup water too, because I have ran out of my cup water. So I have went and got my cup water too. So I got my cup water and I got me some more wine. And then y'all know I have my rum, my caramel rum that I brought back from Dominican Republic. So I have that too. Yep, so I'm just having me a good old time with y'all tonight. You said tea, Capricorn. Carla says 7-Up. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know my girl in the Gamo's coming through. She said, Don Julio. Okay, okay. Let them be getting it in, baby. Okay. Yeah, so let's get back on the Melanie. So Melanie is, my thing is Melanie has the RP case going on, the child custody case. Now she got this lawsuit going on, which y'all know who. That's 3 different cases. And then you got people coming at her from every which way. That's a lot. And I know she didn't gave it to God and everything, but we can't, I don't send Melanie anything because I know Melanie has a praying mother and and she got prayer warriors that praying for her. So she just give it to God and going on about her business. Melanie don't look worried at all. She just gonna, give it to God. But what I would do, you want to come after me and sue me and interrupt my life, I'm gonna counter sue you. I'm gonna bring up all the stuff when you was talking about my mama, my kids, wishing unalived on us, everything. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. I will. You can't just keep picking and picking and picking at people and expect people not to do anything back. And sometimes people think when you go to church or you like a God-fearing person that you ain't do nothing. God didn't keep saying turn no other cheek either. God didn't tell you to be no damn fool. Let me tell you, God ain't told you to be no damn fool either. God ain't told you to be no fucking doormat either. He ain't told you that. God ain't told nobody to be a doormat. Now, if you got to do something, do it, and then just repent. That's all. That's what you do. Do what you got to do and repent for it. Because God ain't told nobody to sit there and be no doormat. I told you, I'd have been pulled up my welcome mat. I had a welcome sign out there in front of my damn house. I didn't put the fucking welcome mat, the welcome sign in my fucking garage. Nuh-uh. The welcome sign is pulled up in that damn welcome sign I had. The welcome signs. I done put that in my damn garage. No. Ain't nobody welcome. The damn welcome sign is in the damn garage. You said my lawyer said that person doesn't have a case. Yeah. You know what? Keep on messing with God's people. Keep on messing with them. And one thing I preach to my kids, and I've been telling my son, my oldest son is 30. Don't be a follower. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. I tell all of my kids that. I do. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. That's what you got to do. Because, some people lead your ass off a cliff. But if you talking some stuff and I know what's right and it's feel right to me and your energy good, I'll listen to you. I have no problem with that. Like I tell people, I can take constructive criticism. I have no problem with that. That's how you learn as a person. I have no problem with that at all. That's why I say this channel's over here is a safe place. We can agree to disagree. I don't want all of y'all agreeing with what I have to say. I want your own opinion. You might not, you might not agree with me, and that's okay. That's okay. You are a critical thinker. You your own woman or man, just like I am. I'm my own woman. Just saying. But I'm gonna keep rocking with Melody. I don't give a shit what nobody say. I'm a millimeter to the heart, baby. So I'm gonna keep on rocking till the wheels fall off with Melody. So that's all I can tell y'all. I don't care who go against her, how many people fall from her. I'm gonna keep rocking with her. I'm just gonna keep rocking with her. That's all. That's all I can tell you. I have met her. I have taken a picture with her. I don't know her personally, but I like her energy. I've told y'all that. Just saying. Hello, Roblox player. Hello, hello, hello. What y'all drinking in the chat? Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Cheers, everyone. Don't say nothing. I don't got my wine glass. I ain't got my pretty wine glass, but I'm gonna have it in a minute. So don't be in here saying why she ain't got no wine glass. I was cooking, so I just grabbed what I seen because I needed to get me a little quick drink. Hey, baby girl, 1981. Oh, you got the crown, baby girl, 1981. Okay, my mind, all right. You said Mel is still rolling. She has that paw glow. Yes. Yeah, I told y'all, Melvin got a light behind her, baby. We got 27 likes and 35 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. Come on, get those likes up, please, and thank you. And baby, this internet don't do Melanie any justice. What if you got to see Melanie in person? Got to see her in person. And I tried to go to most of her mimosas with Melodies, her Winter Wonderland, anything she have. I try to get, try to be there. Hello, whatever happened to Baby Jane? Y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. Cheers, everyone. You said husband is getting the business to get tonight. Okay, baby girl. All right. I'll tell you that brown make you do some things. Just saying. Carmen said, let's see. I feel sorry for the people that keep going after Melanie. The wrath of God that they are going to face. Right. I'm right with you, Carla, because you don't mess with God's people. Baby, you do not mess with God's people. You don't play with God's people. Let's see here. Hello, Lisa, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. You said you're drinking some Remy Martin? Okay. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Okay. I have so many alarms on this phone. And you know what, y'all? Mel, then people are saying, here they go. Why she always have sales? Maybe she want her people not to pay full price for their stuff. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, look, some of these people, there's something wrong with them. And these people are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Some in their 30s, but it'll be like, let me tell y'all something. Melody have people that's riding for her, then all I know is people are flip the switch on her. I'd be amazed. But Melody already called it. She'll already know. She'll already know it. She'll already know it. People are just switch up on her in a fucking minute. I've never seen nothing like it, but she'll call it. She'll know that it's getting ready to happen. Just saying. People just to switch up on her. I don't know why they do it, but They do it. They'll just switch up on her. I don't know. People will just switch up on Melanie in a minute. I'm like, whoa. But she knows she's under attack. She already knows. She knows it. It's like, how can I put it? Like the demons are coming from all over the place trying to attack this woman. And she's a child of God because you see like demons and people just coming after her trying to attack her. Yes, Jacqueline. She has to try to market her business. That's good. And I like that. Sometimes I might not have, the whole thing. And I'm glad she does sales. I love it. Yeah, Melanie knows who was rocking with her. Yes. The people that switched on Melanie are the ones that was never for her in the first place. Yes. Yep. I think that. Yeah. Because, no, I'm not going to say that. Nope. I'm not going to say that. No. Okay. I keep that to myself. But anyway, yeah. But y'all know I'm never against Melody. I'm rocking with Melody till the wheels fall off. I'm 10 toes down for Melody. There ain't no switching up over here. Now, people are free to do what they want to do. Ain't got no problem with that. But I'm just saying me personally. Me personally. People are free to do what they want to do. But I'm gonna be rocking with Melanie to the wheels fall off. I'm a millimeter. So I'm not going nowhere. So, if that's what they want to do, go right ahead. All right. Melanie gonna come out on top. Melanie ain't worried about this lawsuit. He's gonna give it to God, and that's gonna be it. Melanie's gonna come out on top. So, ain't no weapon formed against Melanie's gonna prosper. So all right, moving on. Let's look at this plantation, guys, that's on fire. It is now a museum. I don't think our ancestors are too happy with what the things that are going on. And as you come in, guys, even if you're up there in the bushes, please hit the thumbs up button that keeps me in the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up. The lawsuit is ridiculous, right? All right, so let's look at this here. Plantation. And I told y'all, them people that escaped from jail, they didn't draw a whole door. We're going to get into that in just a second here, but let's look at, wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get it up. The people didn't escape from jail, y'all. So we got to be on the lookout for that. They're in New Orleans. Don't be letting nobody in your car, nothing like that. These people didn't escape from jail. So if anybody is around New Orleans, the people have escaped from jail. So I'm letting y'all know that it's about 10 of them. I'm going to show y'all that in a minute. The people that didn't escape from jail. Quite a few of them. They drew a, here we go. They drew some type of a door, y'all, but let me show y'all this. Drew a door. And they've been working on it. Let me show y'all. Good. Good is coming down. This is the plantation, guys. It got fire. I'm glad it's burnt down. I bet the ancestors is out there looking. They glad it's burnt down too. This is in Louisiana. So what y'all got to say about that? How do y'all feel about the plantation? This is the longest standing one in the United States. It's in Louisiana. What do y'all got to say about the plantation in Cut 5? Look, I'm glad it's burnt down. Just saying. I'm glad it's burnt down. Just saying. And then we're gonna talk about here these people who done got out of jail here, y'all. Right here. These people on the run. Wait a minute. If anybody is near wait a minute, guys. If anybody is near Louisiana, hello, Chanel Monet, my tea sipper and my mod. Hello, Sonia. Y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Drinks in the chat, everyone. Drinks in the chat. All right. So if anybody is near Louisiana, these inmates have escaped. So let me show y'all. But they probably out of there by now.
In New Orleans, when jail officials did a head count at 8 o'clock this morning, that's when they noticed that 10 of their inmates were missing. And by the time they noticed, the inmates had been gone for 7 hours. After locking down the jail and doing the search, they realized that the inmates were able to break through a locked cell door and then bust down the wall behind the toilet, break through to the other side, which led to a maintenance hallway. So they ran down that hallway, got outside to the loading dock, and then jumped over the jail wall. These inmates wearing orange jumpsuits were seen run across the I-10 expressway early in the morning. So far, only one of the escaped inmates was recaptured. His name is Kendall Miles, and he didn't run away with the rest of them. He ran to the French Quarter on Royal Street and hid up under a car. So, of course, they found him and threw him back in jail. Now they trying to figure out where the rest of them at. New Orleans Sheriff Susan Hudson thinks that it was an inside job because she said there was no way that they could have did all that without help from people who worked at the jail. She's offering a reward of $5,000 for any tips leading to the recapture of those runaway inmates. And she wants you to know that these men are dangerous. Antoine Massey, one of the escaped convicts, was arrested for domestic abuse with strangulation. Linton Van Buren is facing charges of carrying a weapon without a license, obstruction of justice, and introducing contraband into a prison. And Leo Tate is facing charges of second-degree murder and attempted second-degree murder. According to the sheriff, anybody helping these men escape are going to end up in jail right with them. The New Orleans jail has not seen this kind of disaster since the 1930s, which is why they believe it was an inside job. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more. Did you hear about the 10 inmates who broke out of jail in New Orleans? When jail officials did a head count at 8 o'clock this morning, that's when they noticed that 10 of their inmates were missing. And by the time they noticed, the inmates had been gone for 7 hours. After locking down the jail and doing the search, they realized that the inmates were able to break through a locked cell door and then bust down a wall behind the toilet, break through to the other side, which led to a maintenance hallway. So they ran down that hallway, got outside to the loading dock, and then jumped over the jail wall. These inmates wearing orange jumpsuits were seen running across the I-10 expressway early in the morning. So far, only one of the escaped inmates was recaptured. His name is Kendall Miles, and he didn't run away with the rest of them. He ran to the French Quarter on Royal Street and hid up under a car. So, of course, they found him and threw him back in jail. Now they're trying to figure out where the rest of them at. New Orleans Sheriff Susan Hudson thinks that it was an inside job, because she said there was no way that they could have did all that without help from people who worked at the jail. She's offering a reward of $5,000 for any tips leading to the recapture of.
Okay, guys, how do y'all feel about these men that have ran away from the jail? And these men are dangerous. Do y'all think that they had help with running away? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Let me see. These people, let's see here. Not prison break, real life. Yes. Is that the plantation that the Bellas visited? I think so. Andrea, yes. Definitely inside job. Okay. Let me see. You said South Africa is living good. Yes, the spending bill failed. I'm 2 hours away from New Orleans. Damn, inmates have the state police out everywhere. Yes. Yep, I was gonna say that. I know you live in New Orleans. That's what I was gonna say. Yep, they out everywhere. It's crazy. The world is going crazy since Orange Man in office. Planes falling out of the sky. Plantations on fire. Inmates escaping. Section 8 is done. We are living in hell in the U.S. Right. You right about that. Okay. Yes. Let's see. You said yes, they had help. Wait a minute. You said yes, they had help. Yeah, somebody, because to knock down that cement wall, don't you have the banging and things like that? They had had to be banging and stuff on the wall. So I know somebody had to hear them. And then the other dumb man, what did you go under a car for with an orange jumpsuit on? People gonna know your ass then escape from jail. You should have kept it trucking. And then they didn't notice they was gone for 6 hours. Oh hell no! Look, people. I don't know if people still put their clothes out there on the line. Shit. Orange Man will send them to Alcatraz. Well, Alcatraz, they said, is like a tin can now, rusted tin can. The Orange Man, when captured, will have them shipped out of the country. He might have them shipped out of the country. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on along. Now I told y'all that something happened with Angela and SAMEA. So we're gonna get onto that. We're gonna move on along here with Angela and SAMEA. So let me get to that one here. Give me 1 second. Angela is trying to claim that SAMEA and her husband was trying to take her properties. Give me 1 second here. Let me get to that's what SAMEA is claiming, that Angela is trying to say that SAMEA and her husband was trying to take her properties. Where is it at here? Now, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But that's what Shamia is saying. Excuse me, Angela is saying that Shamia and her husband tried to take her properties. So let me get to that clip here. 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Let me put my glasses on so I can see here. Okay, Angela Oakley accuses Shamia Morton of shady moves in real estate dispute. Angela Oakley is calling foul. The respected businesswoman is accusing Real Housewives of Atlanta star Shamia Morton and her husband of using predatory tactics to pursue her into slashing the price of 4 high-value properties from $2 million down to just $1 million. The alleged scheme reportedly kicked off after Angela shared her financial struggles on Real Housewives of Atlanta. A moment of vulnerability the Mortons allegedly jumped on. But this wasn't just aggressive haggling. Sources say secret late night meetings took place where the Mortons used inside knowledge of Angela's finances to push her towards an unfair deal. Leaked evidence reportedly including threats, language, and backdoor deals that suggest a deeper, more coordinated effort to snatch the properties under duress. Angela eventually confronted them, and what she uncovered led her to speak out. So she is trying to say that they under distress, forced her to drop the price of her mansions down from $2 million to $1 million. Angela, Shamia, and her husband. So Angela did say she was in $2 million worth of debt, right? And she trying to say Shamia and her husband convinced her to put her properties, to slash the prices down to $1 million for the properties. So she's accusing them of shady, of shady moves in real estate dispute. So I don't know if they bought the properties. She said to expose what she says was a calculated attempt to exploit her during a difficult time. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that they were trying to exploit her during a difficult time because she's in $2 million worth of debt? Let me know what y'all think. You said I'm running iced tea? Okay. So what do y'all think? 45 likes, 35 in the chat. Thank you. You said Gerald bought Kim and Craig's home, so it's possible. Somebody's getting fired. Okay. At the rate this is going, Shamia is going to wish she didn't take that peach. Angela talked to Charles. We'll make that sound. Yeah, that sounds good. So do y'all think Shamia was trying to do bad, trying to take Angela's properties? Because right now, anybody knows it's not a good time to buy no properties right now because we don't know what the orange man is going to do. The feds are not dropping any interest rates or anything. They're not doing it. You said it sounds like they were doing her a favor? Okay. I don't know. Well, Angela think they was trying to take advantage of her because she said she had the properties up for $2 million. Hello, proud Mimi, my tea sipper. Where you been? I hope you're doing good. What Angela said, she had the properties up for $2 million. She said Shamia and her husband convinced her to put the properties down to $1 million. She said they tried to take advantage of her during a vulnerable time. You said Charles told Angela to sell the property. But okay, but Linda, she's saying that Shamia and her husband is taking advantage of her. Come on, Angela, this is the stupidest thing I ever heard. That sounds like the boy that cried wolf. Okay. Well, that's what Angela got her saying. She said Shamia and her husband tried to take advantage of her during, a difficult time. Y'all know that she said she's $2 million in debt. Now, what I said was, we got the orange man in office. Buy maybe 1 or 2 properties. See if you can flip those. Why would you go buy 4 properties in this economy that we're in? I would have maybe bought just probably 1 and seen if I can flip that. And if that would have went good, then I would have bought another one. But 4 at one time, and then I had to renovate them. She don't even got water in the other one. No, ma'am. Oh, working at the softball field. Okay, I want to make sure you was all right. Now this is stupid. This man is already bringing Afrikaners over here. We're gonna be in the poorhouse pretty soon. Y'all see what he did? He done kicked out the Latinos, the Cubans, the Mexicans, and flying over Afrikaners from Africa. Talking about they getting what he said, they getting racially, what did he say, racial profiled against? So yeah. So they getting over here, they getting free housing, free SNAP. They're gonna get a check every month. They're gonna get jobs, everything. They getting the works. The Afrikaners. Just saying. And then they kicking the people off of Section 8. So just saying. You said they say don't awake the bear and you never win when you play dirty. You right about that? But do y'all think Shamia and her husband was trying to take advantage of Angela? Or do y'all think Shamia and her husband was trying to help Angela out because they seen her that she was in debt? Let me know what y'all think about that. I don't see Shamia as trying to take advantage of Angela. That's just me. That's my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Shamia and her husband was trying to take advantage of Angela. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they were not. Is this what they call a short sale and Shamia took advantage of her financial situation? That's what she's saying, Deborah. 2, okay. No, they are trying to help her out. Okay, Linda. 2. Okay. All right. 2. Okay. Well, I don't know why Angela's putting this out here then. I don't know why Angela's putting this out here, guys. I don't know. But I told y'all Angela is on some sneaky shit. I told you she the bone carrier. I don't know if she's trying to make Shamia look bad or what now. And guys, you know what? I was just thinking, sounds like she needs money. Well, Charles should have money. He's a retired basketball player. She says he owned all type of car washes and things like that. You know what, y'all? I was just sitting here, I was looking at a clip from Real Housewives of Atlanta that's going to be upcoming. That's because how the president is moving strategically. Okay. I was looking at a clip, right, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Charles and Angela, I don't know, they got a weird relationship. It's like he don't want to touch her, he don't want to kiss her. It's like they got to force him to kiss her. I don't know, they just seem like a weird couple. What do they even be doing to do? Because he seemed like he don't even want to. I don't know. Well, she said that's her best friend, but it seemed like he don't want to. It seems like he's not physically attracted to her. You know, I don't know. It's just like a weird thing. Like he's not attracted to her. You said Angela's making sure she's in the reunion seat next to Andy's left. We know Portia on his right. Okay. Is Angela taking care of Charles' outside child? I think she is. It seems like he don't like her. Yes, Lisa. He's not attracted to her. I don't know. It seems like he's not attracted to Angela. I don't know. I don't know. Angela just don't have no sex appeal to me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it. She just, I don't know. Yeah, remember they said he messing with some woman in New York, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, allegedly. You said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I believe what I heard that they lived separately. Heard he was living in a townhouse. I believe that. You said like she is his roommate. Yes, proud Mimi. I don't think he attracted to her. Like they said, he was messing with a woman in New York. I'm kind of believing it. This is not like, right, Lisa? This is not like a husband act towards his wife. No. A wife he loves, right? You said Charles and Angie isn't that tight relationship wise. Their marriage has cracks in it. I think so too. Let me see if I think I have that clip. They were going to a restaurant and she was trying to even get a kiss. He acted like he didn't want to get no damn kiss. He didn't want to get no kiss, y'all. The man did not want to get no damn kiss. No, ma'am. Wait a minute. I think this is it. Wait a minute. Yep, I got the clip, y'all. I don't think he wants Angela, y'all. I don't. Give me just a second here. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, I don't think he wants Angela. What you think?
See when the food come out.
I mean, it's a nice little vibe, a little rooftop vibe.
My name is Jocelyn. I'll be your server today. Do you want something to drink?
I'll have an apple martini.
Okay.
Got a Stella beer?
Stella?
Yeah.
I'll have the chicken tacos and the same thing with steak.
Okay.
So who we gotta play next week?
We play Power, I think. That's Joe Johnson team.
Charles currently is a retired pension earning NBA player. He owns multiple car washes in the state of New York. My husband is also the coach of the Killer Threes for the Big Three Basketball League. He's been doing that since 2017. He does a lot. He doesn't like to sit down. He likes to go wherever the money is. So Johnson with power now?
He always been on power.
Joe Johnson?
Yeah.
He's been with Trilogy, John.
Okay.
That's bad.
How you going to tell me? I just watched him play. Lisa Leslie team.
Yeah.
That's not Trilogy.
Triplets.
Okay.
This is our love language. This back and forth. That's not true.
No, it's not.
I'm giving him an out. He don't even understand that I'm giving him an out.
I don't want
Listen
no out.
to what I'm saying.
I listen to you.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I don't need an out.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Why do you need a kiss? Really?
I want no kiss.
Huh?
You love Ed.
She don't want people to think you don't love me.
No, I'm just, he can do whatever.
Next question then. So what's going on?
Everything.
Oh yeah.
So I think I need to probably talk to.
Your sister?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like it really hit the head when she got into it with Amari that time.
I went to grandma to use the car that you provided for her, but they wanted money from your sister. I told everybody in the house them, all because I wanted to use a car that wasn't hers.
Nobody but you. My sister and I have been avoiding one another to not cause further problems between us. But for my daughter to be in this situation under a roof which I provided, I feel as though it's a slap in the face. She don't appreciate anything I've done for her, or the efforts that I put in to try to make sure that I set them up for success, the tax businesses, the houses, teaching her how to further her life, giving her skills.
I've been through something similar to that.
And how do you handle it?
Keep walking the other way. If you keep giving, they're gonna get worse. You gotta draw the line. They gotta hit the wall and learn.
It's your sister.
It don't matter.
I like to go the light route. Charles goes straight for the juggler. What?
I'm just listening.
Do you think I can hold my own?
I mean, with a female, yeah.
Oh, that's who else?
Oh, okay.
Charles, have my back.
I can sit behind you.
Oh
You
God!
may have your back, but do things right.
But for my mother's sake, I'm gonna make a date to hang out with my mother, and we're gonna talk about everything that's going on. I just hope that it's peace in my family.
I do have peace. I'm a long way above. So I ain't seen a lot. My family was Tyler Perry before Tyler Perry. I have peace.
So, do y'all think that he gives that he likes? Do he gives that he likes her at all? I don't know. It's just something weird. I don't think Charles is into her like that. Did y'all see he had to? She had to force him to kiss her. He acts like he don't know her, right? Proud Mimi acts like he don't know her. He said that's his girlfriend, but they're married. Let me see. I could never understand that story about him needing to get away after whatever happened at MSG. She left him. She let him find himself with me. He find himself divorced. Right? I don't know. He acts really weird. He acts like he don't know her. Charles doesn't like Angela. No. Oh, no. No, he didn't even want to kiss her, Lisa. No. I told y'all this is a weird thing here. He doesn't want his other woman to see him. Wait a minute. This reminds me of when Kelsey Grammer left his wife, Camilla. Yeah, it's something he don't want to kiss her. He ain't into her at all. I don't think so either. You said he just playing along and not doing a good job. Not to me. Yes. You think so too? I like the Angela that takes up for herself around the ladies, but this Angela around her husband is weird. Right. She just, I don't know. I don't, they don't act like they married to me. It's about time the final frontier of slavery as we know it. Okay. Yeah. These black men on these shows isn't giving black love. No. No affection, no nothing. They just, I don't know. They just act weird. And Angela and her husband been acting like that. Did we get to the part where that man came up and was saying that Charles was dating some woman in New York? I think it was that he's dating somebody in New York. That he's with a woman in New York. 54 likes and 39 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. That he's dating somebody in New York. I don't think he's into Angela. And that's my personal opinion. I don't think he's into Angela at all. Just my personal opinion. Maybe, he done got old and he just want, someone to be there for him. But I still think he out here creeping around, in my opinion. I think he's out here creeping around. That man that came up and was like, he messing with somebody in New York. I think that's true. I do. Let me know what y'all think in the chat here. Let me move on to the next one here. If you are the husband of Cassie, could you stay in that courtroom and listen to all the disgusting details of what she did, of the pen on her, the pen in the mouth? Could you stay in there and listen to all the disturbing details? Even her mother was in there, her father, also Diddy kids was in there. There was a lot going on in that courtroom. And then the part that got me was she said that she was still cheating. It was like they said she, even though she had got with her husband, she was still messing with Diddy. So she was actually cheating on her husband, Alex. Then she was sending him texts, Diddy, talking about, she don't know what she's gonna do without him. It's not the same. So I was wondering if she told her husband all of this, or is this his first time hearing it in the court? Also, she got a settlement before the trial started of $10 million from that hotel. That with the footage and everything, she got a settlement from them for $10 million. So she's rolling in money now. She is rolling in the money. And then she got that settlement from Diddy. We don't know the amount, but she got a big settlement from Diddy. Then she just got this other $10 million settlement, and she's 8.5 months pregnant. And they're trying to get everything done because they don't want her to go into labor. Then they have to call a mistrial. But people are asking how is her husband doing, listening to all what's going on in the court. And her attorney did come out and, was talking about how her husband is doing, listening to all of this that's going on. So I know it's got to be hard for her husband to hear all these details. And then, she even talked about unaliving one of these men in the F-off. because he was talking about showing the tape because one of the escorts filmed it, and she was talking about unaliving that man. Cassie was talking about unaliving the man. She said she got 20 million. Okay, and then she got this 10 million from him. You said, why are these black women holding on to these sad marriages? That is a good question, Roblox player. That's a good question. That is a very good question. One thing I do think is a lot of women don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone. And sometimes when a lot of women get married, they let themselves go. They don't fix themselves up anymore because they're married. I know a lot of people like that. They don't really buy clothes or nothing anymore because they figured that they're married. They don't have to try to look good or anything no more because they with their husband, so they don't have to get their nails done, get their hair done, or look good or anything. They throw their hair to the back of the ponytail and keep it moving. Throw on a t-shirt and some joggers or jeans, and they don't have to look good anymore or anything like that. So they just, it's whatever. And then sometimes when women do that, their husband, they start, could start looking other places because you don't, look sexy anymore to them, or you're not doing the things that you was doing when you got married to them. That could be some of the things. And then another thing that could happen is, I'm trying to think of another way to say it. You can outgrow each other too. And some people don't want to leave a home that they built with their partner. They got kids and stuff together. Things are, when you used to a two household income and then you get out there by yourself, some people are not used to that. Some women are not used to being on their own, and that could be really scary for them. So they just stay. To escape from jail sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, all the time. Anytime somebody escapes from jail, it's always a plan. That is true, Capricorn. You know what I say, and I think I was listening to something. When somebody really, really love you and really deep in love with you, they wouldn't think of cheating on you. They could not see themselves with another woman or being with another woman, or a woman could not see themselves being with another man because they love you that much. They cannot see themselves doing that. But you do have some men who is just in their nature. They just are a cheater. That's just what it is. And you got some men, the first time y'all get in an argument or something goes wrong, they'll go out here in the street and cheat, and then they'll use that as that's their reason they cheated. Because you were not satisfying them. You were not giving them enough sex. You weren't doing this. You weren't doing that. It's all about what you were not doing. And they'll go out here and cheat and use that as an alibi. Mind control is a real thing. My little cousin was controlled by a broke bum for 4 years. Took him getting time to break the hold. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Sometimes people can manipulate you for so long, and sometimes it takes a long time for you to break free from them. That is true. Cassie's husband was her trainer when she was with Puff. Correct. He was her trainer. Right. And y'all remember they had this big thing out that everybody was screwing the trainer. Remember they were saying Shawnee O'Neal was messing with her trainer. So it was a big thing out here that people were messing with their trainer. It was a big thing going around that they were messing, people were messing with their trainers. But I do just do want to say that I did not know Puff Diddy had went to a rehab, but he was trying to get help for his drug addiction. Then I think she said that she was supposed to go to one because he was telling her she needs to go to one too. But she went to some type of other facility. It was for it wasn't for drugs. It was some type of where you go get massages and some other stuff. But he had went and to a facility. He was trying to get help. He was trying to get help. So he was trying to get off of the drugs. So he was trying to get off. Now I've never heard that before. Also, they're saying that people are in front of the courthouse with shirts on say "Free Diddy," and they're saying that what is his name? Yeezy is behind that. The shirts and all that, talking about free Diddy. Now they wear shirts. It's a lot of people in front of the courthouse now saying "Free Diddy." Now they thought they had caught Cassie up in some lies. They thought that they had caught her up in some lies. But then the prosecutor came back and tried to debunk it, where they're saying that, when you are on drugs and stuff and you're traumatized, that you sometimes can forget stuff or forget things that you do or say. Okay. All right. Yes, Carla, they said P. Diddy got a little bitty thing, honey, like a Tootsie Roll. That's what they said. They said his thing is like a Tootsie Roll. But another thing, guys, that I think the reason, and this is just my personal opinion, I think Diddy has a problem with his sexuality. I think Diddy is really gay. And I think he has a problem with coming out and saying it. I think he has a problem with coming out the closet. I don't know why. I really think that he is gay, guys. I do. And I think he's been taking all these rugs and stuff, trying to overcome that. I really do. That's why I think that 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 he's on all these rugs. I really do, y'all. I think that he is really gay. I do. I really do. I really think that, y'all, that he's gay and he's having a hard time with coming out with it. I really do, y'all. I think that, yeah, how many of y'all think that? How many of y'all think that Pete Diddy is gay and he's having a hard time with coming out with it? Tell me what y'all think. I really do think this. I really do, y'all. I think this is the problem. That's why he's on all these rugs. That's what I think, y'all. I really do think this. I think he has a hard time with his sexuality. So that's why I think they think that's where the problem is coming in at. If he would just come on out and just say, that he is gay, that'll be the end of it. That's what I think. He should just come on out with it. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think P. Diddy is gay? Wait 1 second here. One second. Okay. I wanted to show this other thing here. And then you said he's sick in the head, Mimi? Okay. I heard Suge Knight is saying Diddy is safer behind bars. Really? The Don girl saw all he did to her and he threatened her. Be careful with words in the chat. YouTube will flag your comment. I think you think he goes both ways. Okay, but I think he been. I think I think that's why he's on all these rugs, y'all, because he been fighting his sexuality to me. I think I really I don't know. I just think he I don't know. I just think because how they were saying that after they got when Cassie got done with the escorts and stuff, he wanted her to rub the what from the man all over his nipples. Now that's some freaky stuff there, y'all. That is just too much for me. He said he had a show called The Four, and I swear this young man turned him on from the stage. It was so weird to watch. DJ Kelly was looking shocked too at his reaction. Yeah, that's why I said I think he is, I think that's what he's fighting. And that's why he's on all these rugs and stuff. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. That's why he, acts like this and be on all those rugs. And there is a tape that came out that TMZ has where they with a lot of rappers, French Montana, ASAP Rocky, Usher, French Montana, Wiz Khalifa, that they all at Puffy house for Thanksgiving. They say that French Montana got on the road and somebody leaked that tape out, and they said they think Puffy is sending a warning to them, letting them people know if they don't come out and try to help him, that he gonna be leaking some stuff. Because believe me, all them people that was at them parties, he got tapes of them. Believe you and me, he got tapes of them. He got tapes of them. you know, you can have secret cameras. So all them people that was at them parties, that's why a lot of people are quiet, because a lot of people don't know if they're on the tape, because the FBI got a lot of those tapes. So that's why some of these people are quiet. You know, they try to not be in it, trying to, you know, ignore Diddy and stuff like that. That ain't gonna work, because of Diddy ain't going down by itself. Now I can see him going for battery. Okay, I'll take that. DV. But for this other stuff, Diddy ain't going down by himself. Some other people is going with him. He's not going down by himself. And he was sending a warning to these other people to let them know that. Because why all of a sudden is that tape coming out with all of them eating Thanksgiving dinner together? He ain't going by himself. And allegedly for entertainment purposes, I think he's gonna try to bring Jay-Z and Beyonce with him. Intimidation, you said intimidation from jail? Okay. Ellen was snake in the courtroom. Allegedly, it's alleged that the orange man is in several videos, allegedly. Oh, I got the video right here. Let me show y'all. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second here. Let me show y'all. He on a and this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So look at this. Look at that. So all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All alleged. This is from Rolling Stone. Says here, Rolling Stone reports that Diddy's camp has already started quietly reaching out to Donald Trump's people just in case the ST trial ends in a guilty verdict. So, y'all let me know. And y'all already know how the orange man gets down. So, I believe he was at some of the, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, I believe he was at some of these parties. Allegedly. Allegedly. You right about that? So what y'all think? Do y'all think? You said the orange man was at Epstein's house as well. Yep. And they trying to say that Epstein ain't even gone. They said that this man is on the island. They just put it like he had, you know, was unalive, but he wasn't. They said he's on his island, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. You said if Diddy can get 47, the amount he wants, he can get out. Yeah, of course. And if he got some tapes with him on there, he's most definitely going to pardon him. He sure is. And then Putin over there in Russia, they got all type of nasty tapes of Melania playing over there. And she said that she is not embarrassed of her nude photos from when she used to model. That's what Melania said. She said she's not embarrassed of that. I said, well, you go, girl. She not embarrassed of it. So Russia be playing her tapes over there all the time. And then y'all know that his wife is buried back there in his golf course. So he did that so they could never try to take, foreclose or anything on his golf course because his wife is buried back there. Well, his ex-wife is buried back there. Y'all know Donald Trump Jr. and Ivanka mom, who passed away. She is buried in the back of the golf course. Sure is. So that means that that land cannot be like foreclosed on or nothing like that because their mother is buried back there. So, honey, when he leaves this earth, the orange man, he gonna tear the bottom out of hell. Because the daddy there waiting for him. Because y'all know his daddy was, oh my God, his daddy was worse than him. His daddy was something else. All right, guys, moving on. I do want to, what did she say? Hello, Terry Copeland, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. That's okay. Y'all know we having drinks in the chat. Y'all ain't tell me if y'all drinking in the chat. What y'all drinking in the chat? What are y'all drinking in the chat? Now, y'all know that Chris Brown is in jail, and they not letting him out. They say he a flight risk. So, what do y'all think about Chris Brown being in jail? Do y'all think that? No, let me go back, y'all. I don't want to talk about Chris Brown right now. I do want to hear what the attorney is saying about Cassie's husband, about how devastated he is. I do want to talk about that. So let's just hear what the attorney say about how devastated he is, because I need to go get me some more wine. So give me 1 second in. Jack and 7-Up. Okay, Roblox player. Okay. What else are y'all drinking? I want to hear what the attorney saying about Cassie's husband.
Freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this: you did not. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man. I did not save Cassie, as some have said. To say that is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free from abuse, coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me. Her life is now surrounded by love, laughter, and our family. This horrific chapter is forever put behind us, and we will not be making additional statements. We appreciate all of the love and support we have received, and we ask that you respect our privacy as we welcome our son into a world that is now safer because of his mom. The world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this: you did not. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man. I did not save Cassie, as some have said. To say that is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free from abuse, coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me. Her life is now surrounded by love, laughter, and our family. This horrific chapter is forever put behind us, and we will not be making additional statements. We appreciate all of the love and support we have received, and we ask that you respect our privacy as we welcome our son into a world that is now safer because of his mom. The world has gotten to witness.
All right, so how do y'all feel about what the attorney said? Hello, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. I got my boots on the ground. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see. You said Chris should have taken care of it before he went back to the UK. Okay. You said, I hope they don't call her back. Now, I did not know Cassie was having a little boy, because I know she has 2 daughters. So now she's going to be having a little boy. Because Cassie looked like she's ready to go in labor now. Okay, so I think Cassie gonna go in labor. I think she's under a lot of stress getting up there testifying. But let me just ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Cassie has any fault in this? Or do y'all think that Cassie is the victim? Or do y'all think that what do y'all think? Do y'all think Cassie has any fault in this at all? Because some people seem to think Cassie has some fault in this. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. If y'all think Cassie has any fault in what happened to her. Some people are saying that Cassie wanted the lifestyle. She wanted the money. She wanted the clothes. She wanted the bag. She wanted to be living a rich lifestyle. They're saying that she could have left. Do y'all think that Cassie could have left? Because, some channels are saying that she was able to leave and go be with her new husband, and Puffy didn't, Diddy didn't come do anything to her. So why haven't she left before all of this went on? They're thinking that Cassie wanted to stay because of the money and the lifestyle. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Also, they saying that it couldn't have been that bad because Gina, y'all know the other Asian woman, she was also with Diddy as well in Young Miami. And they said that Young Miami and Gina was not getting a B like Cassie was. Depends on how brainwashed she was. Okay, you said problem and how brainwashed she was. Okay, but they're trying to say that Gina and Young Miami, they didn't go through all the stuff that Cassie went through. You know, I think it depends on different things because I think that Cassie was really in love with him, but I don't think Diddy was in love with her like that because she even says that Diddy told her that Kim Porter was his soulmate. And then, guys, I did not know that she went with Jackie. I did not know Kim Porter was dating Jackie. Jackie has got around, baby. Jackie was even with Serena Williams. Look at him. Look, Jackie. I mean, this young man here, he just gets around. I don't know that where is he at? I did not know that this Jackie, what is his name? Jackie Long was with Kim Porter. Did y'all know Jackie Long was with Kim Porter? Look at this, y'all. They said Puppy threatened him because he was with Kim Porter. I did not know this. They said never forget when Kim Porter and Jackie Long was dating and Diddy threatened to harm Jackie if he didn't stop seeing her. Because you know he used to date Serena Williams and some other people. No, baby, Jackie be getting around. I know he was dating Kim Porter. Did y'all? I did not know that. I did not know that he got threatened. You said some men let you go when they're ready. Okay. He just haven't ran up on the right one yet. Okay. All right. Oh wow. Okay. You said he made a count out of someone's car for talking to Cassie. Okay. We all know the story of Tina Turner. So who know what he took for Cassie? Who knows what it took for Cassie to leave? Okay. Okay, I did not know he did that to Gina. I did not know that. Oh wow. I guess because I never heard Young Miami say anything about you know that he was being bad to her or anything like that. I know that she was getting I think it was $250,000 a month from him, something to that effect that she was getting every month from him. Yeah, so we should see, but I do think personally that I do, and you know we can agree to disagree. I don't know all. I don't claim to know everything about Diddy, and I don't want to know everything about him because he's, you know, some of the stuff that I've been hearing, he sounds like you know a monster from you know stuff that he has done. You know, from you know they said he slapped Drake before. He's did other stuff. You know, allegedly the unaliving of people. So You know, I'm not saying he's a good guy or anything like that, but I do know he has did a lot of bad things to people. I do know that. Let me see here. I wonder how she got out of testifying. I wonder that too, Terry. You said she's going to be the next witness if they can find her. Okay. You know, but you know, some of these people do want that lifestyle. They do want the lifestyle. And some people don't want to leave because they want that money and the lifestyle. And that is true. Some people do. They want the money and the lifestyle. So it's a lot. And I'm not saying Cassie is wrong. You know, she did what she had to do. I'm not saying Gina's wrong. None of them. So, you know, we don't know what happened. We don't know if any of them was threatened. We don't know any of that. I'm just, I'm glad that Cassie's doing better now. She has her 2 daughters and soon to be having her son. And, and she's not stressing for no money. She's, doing good in that aspects of things with her money and things like that. So her and her husband and her kids should be, they're going to live good, or what have you. But, this is just P. Diddy's time. Like I said, I think he's going to get off, and he could not get off. But all the stuff that is happening to him right now, it's just his time. It's his karma. Some other people, I think Jay-Z is going to, is coming for him too. I think it's coming for Jay-Z as well. Some things are going to be coming for him, allegedly. So we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen with him. Because, when you are that successful, there are strings and things that come along with it. They just not going to let you, especially a black man, be successful like that with no strings attached. Not going to happen. Some things are going to come along with it. Right, Terry Copeland. I don't want it if I have to go through all of that. I told you I never want to be rich. I just want to be comfortable. Never want to be rich or anything like that. I just want to be comfortable, where I can travel if I want to, buy what I want to, and do what I want to do. If I can do that, I'm good with that. I can keep that. There's always a lot of weird stuff that go on in Hollywood, and and you can get rolled over in Hollywood and taken advantage of. A lot of those, like child stars and stuff like that, ever since they've come out of Hollywood, they ain't been right ever since. And Justin Bieber, I feel so bad for him. They took advantage of him. This boy was worth $1 billion at one time. He had to sell his catalog for 200. I think he got 200 million for it because he had went broke. How do you go from having 1 billion to you broke? Said he made a lot of bad deals, or his managers made a lot of bad deals for him. And now they said that he can't perform and go on any concerts because he don't like being around a lot of people, and then there's something wrong with his eye. So he can't even go like everybody else is doing, all the, 80s and 90s R&B singers, rappers and stuff. They out here doing concerts. Justin Bieber can't even do that. They said because he got some type of stage fright now. You don't y'all see all these other old school R&Bs and rappers out here on concerts, on tours, making money? Justin Bieber can't even do that because I guess he got some type of stage fright and something is wrong with his eye. They said he can't get out here on stage in front of a lot of people no more. Let me see. You said I love Beyonce, but go look at Kathy White, the woman who who Jay apparently got pregnant before she passed. Then take a good look at Blue. I seen her. She made a song too. She made a song. She sure did. She made a song. She sure did. She made a song. Now that you say that, Blue kind of do look like her. Y'all know what they allegedly say happened to Pimp C. Allegedly. Alleged. What happened to Pimp C? But he said to TMZ he wasn't touched. Who, Justin Bieber? Kathy White made a song. Yep, she sure did. Kathy White made a song. Do I still? I thought I had that song. Did I get rid of it? I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Um, Kathy White, I know exactly who you're talking about. I think I may have got rid of it. I know exactly. She mysteriously uh, got sick. I don't know how, but just saying. That's what they say. The woman got sick. She looked pretty young and healthy to me, but we'll take it with us for worth. She looked pretty nice and healthy to me, but they said that she had got sick. But they said that uh, somebody apparently uh, did something to her. That's what they said. That somebody did something to her. That's what they said. Now that you say that, that she does kind of look like her. Just now that you say that, she does kind of look like her. Not saying alleged. I'm just gonna say allegedly. I'm just saying allegedly. Kathy, her name was Kathy White, because she had made a song. She made a song. Trying to see if I can find it for y'all, but she did made a song. It was a song. Wait a minute. She made a song. This song was somewhat about Beyonce. She sure did. If I can find it, she did. She made a song um, about Beyonce. The next thing I know, the woman was no longer among the living. They allegedly said that Jay-Z allegedly did something to the woman. Allegedly. That's what they said. I don't know how true that is. This is all alleged. All alleged. I don't know if that happened, but that's what they're saying. I don't know if it happened, but that's what they said. I don't know if it happened, but they did say that this woman was messing around with Jay-Z. I think the woman accidentally got pregnant, and Jay-Z was not too happy about that, allegedly. Next thing we know, the woman was no longer among the living. If you know what I mean. She was no longer among the living anymore. If you know what I mean. So I don't know what happened to the lady, but I know she was no longer with us no more. So take it as you may. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. I know she made a song. I know that. I don't think I can find it for y'all. Wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Let me. I found it, guys. I might have to. I found it. Here we go, y'all. I found the song. I knew I had it. I might have to erase it out, but I know I had the song. This is her right here.
Fuck you doing with a rap guy. Down the ride to the very end. He never kiss you, never hold your hand. He's the pimp by blood, not relation. I'm ringing the alarm cause I overstand. Girls can't run the world fighting over men. All my single ladies better keep in mind, when them tables turn, you gon' be the white. I'm sorry, Miss Carter. Messing with a bad guy. Fuck you doing with a rap guy. Down the ride to the very end. He never kiss you, never hold your hand. He's the pimp by blood, not relation. I'm ringing the alarm cause I overstand. Girls can't run the world fighting over men. All my single ladies better keep in mind, when them tables turn, you gon' be the white. I'm sorry, Miss Carter. Messing with a bad guy. Fuck you doing with a rap guy. Down the ride to the very end. He never kiss you, never hold your hand. He's the pimp by blood, not relation. I'm ringing the alarm cause I overstand. Girls can't run the world fighting over men. All my single ladies better keep in mind, when them tables turn, you gon' be the white. I'm sorry, Miss Carter. Messing with a bad guy.
So this is what I had on her. This is how she looked, y'all. Let me know. This is how she looked. This is what they saying. Well, this is the picture that I have of her. This is how they said that she looks, Stacy. That's how they said she looks. If you got another picture, let me see it. This is how they said that she looks. She didn't get sick. They claimed she had an aneurysm, but people who were there initially said they saw blood and everything bleeds on the inside. Yeah, my auntie had one. I wish Kim had stayed with Al. You said you wish Kim had stayed with Al. You said she wasn't a singer. Okay, well, this is what I have that I have for her. You said the word is B got to her. Okay. You said that's not her. Okay, but that's what I have of her. That's what I have of how Kathy looks. Now, if y'all got another picture, let me know. Now, it was said that when Beyonce first got pregnant, people were saying that she wasn't pregnant. Then, when she got pregnant the second time, she came out and she took pictures of herself with the twins. So, I don't, they got all type of stuff now that they got pregnant bellies you can put on. People said Beyonce that when she was allegedly pregnant with Blue, that she had on a pregnant belly, that she didn't carry Blue. Blue was by a cigarette, so I don't know. But I know, but once she had those twins, she had photos and everything taken of herself with those twins. Now with Blue, I don't know. Now let yeah, all I seen was the stomach when she first got pregnant with Blue. Now some people said she didn't have Blue. Some people said she did have Blue. I don't know. You know, when you got money, you can do some things. Just saying. Some people saying that she looked like some people just in the when I brought up the Kathy lady, they were in that chat saying that Blue looked like that lady. Blue looks like Jay-Z, looks like Jay-Z and Beyonce to me. But like I said, we can have our own opinions. We can agree to disagree. Some people say she looked like that lady that was singing, Kathy. Some people say that's not Kathy. People in the chat said Blue Ivy looked like her. I think Blue Ivy looks like Jay-Z and Beyonce. When she was smaller, she looked just like Remy and Blue Ivy looked like identical twins when they were small, when Blue Ivy was smaller. Now, Remy, she looks like Blue Ivy when she was little. They look like Jay-Z. And I guess as they get older, they start looking like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Because now that Blue Ivy is older, she's starting to look like Beyonce to me. She still looks like Jay-Z, but you can see Beyonce in her. Rumi, or however you pronounce her name, Beyonce's other daughter, she looks just like Blue Ivy when she was little. She looks like Jay-Z. But we never see Beyonce's son. What is his name? It's Rumi and I forgot her son's name. They say he got some type of medical problem. I don't know. That's what they saying now. Because at first she was not bringing she was not bringing Rumi around, but now she's starting to bring her out. But they saying that the little boy got some type of medical problem. I don't know. That's what they're saying. Let me know in the chat. Sir. Yeah, we don't never see Sir. With Blue Ivy, when she first got pregnant with Blue Ivy, she did show her stomach. But some people saying that was a put on belly. You know now they got nowadays they got pregnant bellies you can put on. I don't know. I wasn't there. But Blue Ivy looks like Jay-Z and Beyonce to me. I wasn't there. I don't know. I wasn't in the bed. If they say they kids, they kids. You know, that's all we can go by. They look like them to me. They say something wrong with Sir. I don't know if nothing wrong with Sir. They just said Beyonce don't want him out here in the public. So I don't know if there's something wrong with Sir. I don't know. They say something wrong with Sir. I don't know. They said there was something wrong with Rumi. I don't think nothing wrong with her. People gonna make up some stuff. People gonna make up shit, But we shall see, down the line. Because I think Beyonce is getting them ready. She's and it seems like Rumi, she's not scared of the stage, so I think she's getting her ready to start coming out little by little like Blue Ivy was, So I think Blue Ivy and Beyonce is getting her ready for the stage. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Black China Mother had a problem with that. She thinks that Blue Ivy should not be on the stage dancing. I don't. She got a lot of damn nerve. Look who's calling the kettle black. You shouldn't be talking about nobody. Kids shouldn't be on the stage when your daughter's up there on the motherfucking pole, and you got the audacity to talk about Beyonce's daughter dancing, and your damn daughter was on the pole. Oh, Tokyo Tony, go somewhere and have several seats, honey. If you want to talk about somebody, let's talk about how come your fucking daughter's on the pole. Let's talk about that shit. Black China is up here stripping. But you gonna talk about Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy, out here dancing. Talking about she out here dancing and doing all this and that. Well, did you talk about your motherfucking daughter swinging from a pole? I swear, her and Tia Kemp, woo, baby, they just be they be irking me. That's what the shit they say. Then Tia Kemp, the stupidest shit she get on here and say. I don't know what her and DDG got going on. You shouldn't be calling the police on your baby daddy. He hit you, you hit him back. One of my baby daddies kicked me in the stomach. Then I went and kicked him back. Then he found me. He kicked me in the stomach real hard. I couldn't talk for about 5 minutes. That's your ghetto ass. That's your ignorant ass. She shouldn't have went down there to the courts on him. Why not? This man make all this money streaming on Stitch and YouTube. This man don't pay a lick of child support, don't pay no money, none. Heidi has a personal nanny that she has to pay for. All his medical bills and everything. Heidi said DDG don't pay nothing. He said he was gonna pay something. The baby 1.5 years old. When are you gonna pay, sir? When? And Haley, she not, I guess she don't want to be looked at as a gold digger or something or whatever, but she didn't get Halo by herself. Y'all don't think DDG should help with the nanny? With any? She said he don't pay nothing. He said he gonna help. When? But see, that's why DDG never wanted to go to court and establish paternity or get visitation rights, because he did not want to pay child support. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Then when Hailey was trying to establish, visitation, he didn't want to do that. He wants to be able to control Hailey so he can come over her house anytime he get ready. He wants to be able to pick up the baby anytime he get ready. And then if she asks where y'all going, that's to him, he said that's none of her business. What the fuck you mean that's not none of my business? That's my fucking child. I have a right to know where he going. And she said she is afraid that DDG is going to try to run off with Halo, or take him, because he won't tell her where he's taking a child to. He said it's none of her business. She said she never know when that she gonna get Halo back. But she did the right thing. She's smart. Build up evidence. He broke into her house. He came in her patio door, went inside her house, and was taking pictures of her bed. I know what you want. Because my bed is made up. So you think I'm not sleeping in my bed because it's made up? But you have all type of women over there streaming on your thing. I can't. No, ma'am. I would have been took him downtown, and you would have got a set time of when you can pick up the baby and drop him back off. No. But we all, as first-time mothers, there's no handbook as to how to be a parent. You try to give, the BD the benefit of the doubt. You really do, because you don't want to go down there putting the law in your business. You try to work it out at first yourself. But when you see that's not going how it's supposed to go, you got to do what you got to do. I don't give a shit what Tia Kemp say, Tokyo Tony say, and Tokyo Tony don't got room to talk about no motherfucker body. When Black China was out here on a motherfucking pole, swinging from side to side on walls, tables, every motherfucking word. So how the hell you gonna tell Beyonce about her goddamn daughter? I tell you, these folks. These people on this internet got a lot to say, and instead of you worrying about your own fucking kids, you gonna tell somebody else something. Black China been stripping ever since she was 15 or 16, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. But you gonna tell somebody else what they shouldn't let their kids do. Well, why don't you, the same advice that you trying to give Beyonce, Why didn't you get that advice to yourself? Why didn't you tell yourself that? And why didn't you tell Black China that? Yes. Yes, they say stupid shit. And Black China was out here swinging from every pole there was. And go tell about Beyonce should be letting Blue Ivy dance on stage with her popping her stuff in front of grown people and grown men. What did you say that when Black China was out here naked stripping, throwing her shit all up in grown man's face and giving lap dances? Woman, have several seats. The fuck? Tokyo Tony should not say a damn thing. Please, lady, have a fucking seat. And then Tokyo Tony, y'all. Look, I mean, not her, Tia Kim. Now, I thought when you get veneers, your teeth is supposed to be nice and pretty. I think whoever put Tina Kim veneers in, they too big. They too big, they too big, they too big. They too big for her mouth. Or maybe, look, well, maybe she got them put in like that for YouTube or, for a joke or something. Maybe she got them put in for a joke because there's no way nobody would put no teeth, no veneers in my mouth and I pay that much money and they that big. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Whoever, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe they in there for a joke. Maybe they in there so she can go viral. And if that's what she's doing, okay, I can understand that. But if it's not, we got a problem. She talking about Havy had no business going down there putting no restraining order on DDG. What? You take my head and slam it against the stern wheel? You bruise my arms up and chip my teeth? You better be lucky I went down there and got the restraining order. See, that's the thing you're supposed to do first. Go do the right thing first. So then you got it on paper, right? That he's a threat to you. So the next time, and I will put his mama on warning. The next time your narrow ass son bring his narrow ass in my house, you gonna be in a black dress. If your son step a foot back in my house, not invited. Already got paperwork. Already got the restraining order on him. The next time he come back in my house, I'll put his hand on me. Okay? He gonna be pushing up daisies. Okay? And I told you. So she did the right thing. Once you go down there, you let the law know this person is a threat to you. You're doing the right thing. Keep a paper trail. So then when they come back for you, you got your paper trail. She did the right thing. No. Mm-mm. He wouldn't be putting his hand on me no more. Mm-mm. I went down here and got this what you call it? Restraining order. That's it. So you know you're supposed to stay away from me. Then he gonna get his ass up there on his live, acting like he didn't know that there was a restraining order. Sir, when you get a restraining order put on you, you get served. Okay? Unless you didn't take the fucking paper. You got cameras all around your house. Them people came to serve you. You think because you didn't take the paper? Bitch, please. You done been warned. You've been warned. Yes, Stacey, the teeth are serving as props. See, you got to do, I think people do a lot of stuff to go viral. So I think Tia Kim got those teeth in there as props so she can go viral. Because there's no way nobody gonna pay that type of money for veneers and your teeth sitting in there looking like Bugs Bunny. There's no way. There's no fucking way. If a motherfucker put some teeth and some veneers in my fucking mouth like that, and I done paid my fucking money, and I look at a mirror and I look like fucking Bugs Bunny, look, it might be a fucking fight in there. They're gonna have to take every last one of them out and put them how I paid for. No, no ma'am. No ma'am. I don't play about my money. I work hard for the money, okay? And you put some fucking veneers in my mouth and I look like fucking Bugs Bunny? Oh no. They might have to call the police. If they don't fix my teeth, it's gonna be a misunderstanding in the dentist. I will jump out that chair on that dentist if he don't fucking fix my teeth and I'm looking like fucking Bugs Bunny. No ma'am. Now, if this gonna be a prop, that's fine. But I paid money and you got me running around here looking like fucking Bugs Bunny, it's gonna be a misunderstanding. Look, I will jump out that fucking dentist chair on top of that fucking dentist. And I'm not bullshitting. I work hard for my money. And you think you're gonna have me run around here looking like fucking Bugs Bunny? No, ma'am. No. Now, like I just told y'all, if this is to go viral, hey, go ahead. But if this not, oh no, I would have been on the news. You either gonna fix these teeth, or we gonna have a problem up in this dentist chair. I would have jumped on my fucking dentist so fast. They would have been coming there getting me off him if he would have fixed my fucking teeth. Do you see how her teeth is? I know y'all see her teeth. There's no fucking way. I have seen other people with veneers and they do not look like that. There's no fucking way. Just saying. I ain't talking about no woman, but I'm just saying. This is maybe what it is. Y'all know damn well nobody teeth who got veneers look like that. Not that big. No ma'am. No ma'am. No. 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 Mm-mm. No. We would have been fighting in that dentist. You're not gonna have me run around here looking like Bugs Bunny. No fucking way. Call the police. Whoever you got to call, you're gonna fix my fucking teeth. I'm gonna tow that fucking dentist up. No, ma'am. No. A lot of people do stuff to go viral. That's okay. Get the money, get the bag. That's fine. Or maybe they are some snatch outs. Maybe when she's online and stuff, she put them in, and then when she get offline, she snatch them out. Maybe that's it. I've also seen people got snatch outs. Just saying. If you got snatch outs, that's fine. But I don't think they snatch outs because she be in the bed. She wake up, she got them in. But there's no way that I would have left a doctor's dentist office with Bugs Bunny teeth. No, man. No. Mm-mm. No. Now, if you ever see people that's missing side teeth, they got their teeth taken out because, sometimes you got to get Medicaid. Medicaid don't want to, get you none other teeth. But once you get a job, you get your teeth fixed. You get your job insurance. That's what I Medicaid before. I ain't gonna lie about that. I had Medicaid before, but I took myself off of it and got my shit together. Yeah, I'm gonna lie to y'all about that. Got all my teeth fixed and everything. Yeah. A lot of people, they get on Medicaid, they ain't got side teeth. I was in the courtesy exchange. I had to go there and do something for my mom. Lady, all her side teeth gone. I said, oh, Lord. Mm-mm. Courtesy exchange must do not have insurance here because the state will pull your shit out. They will not let you get no root canal or nothing. They can pull the side. They rather for you get your teeth pulled out. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Oh, yes, Stacey. Look, let me tell you something. I pay for my stuff. I do. If they would have fucked my teeth up like that, I would have told the fucking dentist office up. I would have gave him a chance. No, sir, this is not what I paid for. Either you fix my teeth or we're going to have a misunderstanding in this fucking dentist. There's no way. I have gold teeth on the side of one of my mouth. I have to pay for those. But I have my job insurance too. But when you get gold teeth and stuff, you got to pay extra for them. So I have to pay some money for them. No, sir, you're not going to do me like that. No. And then I have some porcelains too. I know. I have to pay some extra. Yeah, my job helped me pay for some of them, and I have to pay too. So you think you could have me running around here looking crazy? No, sir. No. You're going to fix this. When you work hard and stuff like that and you pay for a service, you want the service to look good. You want to look good. So that's why I say Tia Kemp, that maybe just be for to go viral. Because y'all know, y'all have seen people with veneers, actors. Y'all seen R&B singers, they got veneers. There's nobody teeth I have seen that big. There's no way. That's why I said I think she did that so she can be viral. Because there's no way nobody is leaving out like that. And then another person, Tokyo Toni. Now, you know Black China would have got her mama teeth fixed. Look at that gap in Tokyo Toni's mouth. You know Black China would have got her mama mouth fixed. Especially, you know, Black China was making a lot of money in her OnlyFans. I think they do that for people to talk about them so they can stay viral. That's fine. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do it. But no, ma'am. No. When I pay my money for something, I don't be playing no games like that. No, ma'am. No. Nope. You said, I thought she was a little off initially. That's so I was scared to pick Adam. Now I know she chose crazy all of her own. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with Tokyo Toni or Tia Kemp. No, ma'am. Nothing wrong with them. No. Ain't nothing wrong with neither one of them. And that's why I said you have to fucking audacity to tell somebody about their daughter on stage dancing at a concert. And it's a lot of people that do, you know, that's their job. They, you know, dance and stuff like that. They backup dancers. And do you know how much money Beyonce paid her daughter for dancing on there? I think they said she get $20,000 or $35,000 or something a show, or $20,000 or something just for dancing. And she got clothes on. How much was your daughter getting, Tokyo Toni? How much was Black China getting for swinging from pole to pole, from doing lap dances? How much was she getting? What the hell? You got the audacity to talk about Beyonce's daughter? And your daughter up here swinging from pole to pole like a fucking monkey and doing lap dances? Girl, bye. I tell you, some of these people got the audacity. That's the fucking audacity. Look, I told y'all, maybe Tia Kemp got snatch out teeth. Y'all know you can get snatch out veneers. So I thought maybe she would not, you know what? Because she wake up in the morning, people be on live. But maybe when she wake up, she put those snatch out teeth in there. Then when she come out, she take them off. Because again, would you let your dentist, would you pay for some veneers and to get put in your mouth and they that big? There's no way. Y'all know that woman look like fucking Buzz Bunny. And I ain't saying that. My teeth look decent, but I'm saying y'all know that woman look like Buzz Bunny. Just saying. What my problem with her is, you're going to say that she shouldn't have went down there to that courthouse. Now, before I didn't have no problem with you. How would you feel if that was your fucking daughter? Somebody slammed your fucking daughter head into a fucking stern wheel, chip her fucking teeth and got bruises on her. How would you feel if that's your fucking daughter? It don't matter what I went through as a baby mama. I don't want my daughter to go through that shit. And I don't care fuck what the fuck I went through as a baby mama. I don't want my daughter to go through that. And don't say she went down when she was a baby mama. That's you. What, you want your fucking daughter to go with the shit you went through? I mean, I digress. Yeah, son, you know they snatch out teeth. People got snatch out teeth. And pocket watching be just like these people do now, talking about she a billionaire. And oh, she ain't no damn billionaire. Mm-mm. All she do is talk about her baby daddy, Rick Ross. That's all she do. The state chief, according to, well, I'm just saying, look, let me tell y'all something. I stated this before. I did. I'm telling the truth. And when you try, look, I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When your teeth get messed up and you tell them you got a toothache, they want to pull your fucking teeth. They don't want you to get no root canal or nothing like that. And then this is what they do. If you get a feeling, they probably let you get a feeling once or twice, but if the teeth, you keep needing feelings, they gonna tell you they gotta pull it out. The state ain't gonna pay for you to get no more feelings. They gotta take it out. They gotta pull it out. That's what they do. Just think. That's my experience here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm just telling you. That's what they do. A lot of people's side teeth is gone because the state said they're not gonna keep on filling it. They're gonna take it out. And I tell people, if you don't get anything from your job, get you some dental insurance. The state will take every one of your fucking teeth out. Just saying. If you don't get no insurance from your job, get that fucking dental. Because the state will take every last one of your fucking teeth out. Because they're like, I'm not gonna, the state is not gonna keep paying for you to get your teeth filled. They don't want to pay for root canals. If you got a job, get that damn dental insurance. If you can't pay for medical, get the damn dental. Because the state they will pull every last one of your teeth out. So they don't want to pay for root canals and they don't want to keep getting your teeth filled. Just saying. Look, let me tell you something. I'm telling y'all the truth. I told you I had state insurance before. Just telling you the truth. Hello, Carla. Hello, Carla. Hey, man, I'm sorry. Carolyn, I'm sorry, Carolyn. I had some wine. You drink a Parmesan on the rocks with a twist of, I think you said lemon. Okay. Hello. That's one of my tea sippers. All right. Yes, let me tell y'all. I tell y'all the truth about me. I tell the truth. I told y'all I used to get stated since I took my own self off of it. And I built myself up. I took my own self off of it. No, I don't get none. I haven't got what state assistance in what 20 years, 19 or 20 years. Yeah, I took my own self off of it. Mm-hmm. I know one damn thing they'll take your fucking teeth out. I know that. I'm telling you the truth. Yes, guys, I'm drinking me some red wine, some Moscato red wine. That's what I'm drinking. I done made my kids some brownies. I made them some fish and some fries. I told you I had one that got my son from college Wednesday, my 20-year-old. So I like to cook, y'all, but my daughter, she has like a funny taste bud. So my son gets there, he eat everything. So I'm able to cook all kind of stuff now because he here. So he liked me to cook. So I made some brownies. I did fish. Yesterday I made corned beef. I made corned beef yesterday. So they like for me to my son liked for me to cook. Yep. So he liked for me to cook. So I don't know what I'm gonna make tomorrow. I might make something else. So I'm about to get kicked out the family because as soon as I see my uncle, I'm gonna ask him how his snatch out. Look, look, look. Well, you know what? Okay, Stacey, they partials. They partials. They partial. I don't got none. I paid for my services. Just saying. Look, but you know the okay, y'all know what YN mean, right? Look, wait a minute. I had to look, I got kids, so I had to get myself together with the slang talk. So when they be saying, YN, I said, what the heck is a YN? I asked my kids. I said, okay, that's what that means. So you got to keep yourself up on game with these kids with this slang talk. Because I'm like, what the I said, oh, okay. But I be trying to keep myself on what's going on. Look, I keep my I try to keep my stomach at a distance, make sure it ain't too big, and try to keep myself together. I do. Yeah, my grandbaby is almost here, July 17th, and then also I'm doing my. So I'm doing a baby shower next month on June 14th. So I already got that together. So I done bought my grandbaby all type of stuff. He's a little boy, so I done bought him all type of stuff. So yeah, yeah. So oh, last thing, the baby shower. I'm done. But I told them, I said, I'm not being called grandma. I'm Gigi. Don't Gigi or Nana. Don't them call me grandma. I told my son, if y'all got someone to go, just tell me in advance or what have you. Just tell me in advance so I can keep my grandbaby. But I don't want my grandbaby being kept by all kind of people. Just tell me in advance. But I think I did good, y'all. I did the gender reveal. Now I'm doing the baby shower. So like I told them I was gonna do both. I'm doing both. I did the gender reveal, and now I'm doing the baby shower. So I think I done did good. I done bought the baby bed. I bought the car seat and stroller, and I done bought a whole bunch of clothes and stuff. So I'm gonna get the swing, the baby tub, and all that. And so I think I did good because I got 3 big bags of clothes, and I bought the big stuff. And that car seat that she wanted, the Duna, that was not cheap. So I think I did good. I looked at that car seat. I said, this thing is $500. I said, well, but I did tell her she can get what she wanted. So I just went head on and got it. Yes, y'all. So my little bundle of joy be here on the 17th of July. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my grandbaby. I already told them we didn't got a good understanding. Yeah, I've been looking at the baby register. This the big stuff that was on there. I took it. I already bought it off of there, and I was trying to leave some on there for I can let the other grandparents, grandmother get some. But after that swing stays on there too long, I'm just going to take it off and buy it. So I'm just trying to let it stay on there for a little while till June 1st. If they don't get it off by June 1st, I'm just going to buy it. Because me myself, I done bought over maybe 30 or 40 outfits already for the baby, for my grandbaby already. And I'm gonna go to Sam Club and get him some cases of Pampers and stuff. And I told people, y'all come to the baby shower, y'all, y'all don't have to buy them if y'all don't want to. Because I really didn't bought, a lot of stuff really. I bought a case of wipes already. I'm gonna get another case, so I've been buying a lot. All right, guys. So what I was gonna say, we was talking about them teeth. Yeah, so let me just ask y'all something. If y'all know we're grandmothers now, but if you were a wife or a baby mother, if y'all baby daddy was acting like DDG, would y'all go to the courts on him? Would y'all put a restraining order on him? And we as women, and I think they're trying to hold it against Haley when she was on her way to the dentist. She said she had chipped her teeth. I guess she didn't want to come out and say DDG had chipped her teeth. She was trying to protect him. But she did make a video showing her teeth was chipped. I understand she said she chipped her teeth because she didn't want to at that time to come out and say that DDG had chipped her teeth. But she said she did it. So I can understand that why she didn't, want to come out. And then people are bringing up videos where she said that DDG was a good father. Maybe at the time he was a good father. And we still not saying he's not a good father, but y'all know how things come with baby daddies. If they can't control you, some, not all, they do things. They do things. Like he said that he couldn't see his son, right? Haley said, "Okay, I'm getting ready to go shoot a film. You can keep the baby." No, I don't want to keep him. I'll see him when you come back. But I thought you was crying on a thing talking about you couldn't see the baby. I want to go do a movie. You can keep him. No, he said he didn't want to keep the baby. Well, you was making this big deal talking about you couldn't see the baby. Now you talking about you'll get him when I come back. What type of bullshit is that? That's why I say the lie. And then this is another thing. When he do have the baby, his mother has him because he be all over the place. Streaming with his friend, like Kai Cenat or whatever his name is, and them other YouTube people. So I'm confused with your actions, sir. You was crying saying you see your son, but she said, "Okay, you can keep him while I go film the movie." You said, "No, I'll get him when you come back." So, what? Does this sound like a person who want to get their baby? And then you're supposed to be helping pay for the baby? Why haven't you did that? But then if I go down into the courts, now you'll say I'm a gold digger. I'm going after money. So the baby is 1.5 years old. You have not paid for not one thing, the nanny or anything. Oh, I forgot. You gave him a big birthday party and you bought him a Ferrari that he's 1.5 years old and can't fucking drive. Get the fuck out of here. How are you going to buy a baby that's 1.5 years old a fucking Ferrari that he can't even fucking drive? I thought that was the dumbest gift ever. Who do you think gonna be driving a Ferrari? He is. What is a 1.5-year-old gonna do with a fucking Ferrari car? You could have used that money to help me pay for the nanny. This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, I've been buying 6 and 9 months and 12-month codes. Hell to the yes. He said Mel thought old dog ass hotel was too. Those fools know how to fool you. Yes, we have all been there with our baby daddies. We have all been there. You try to not, try to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they keep playing on your fucking top. And I think Haley was really trying to work with DDG, and this is what he do. She said she was trying to, come up with visitation, a visitation plan with DDG. He said he don't want no visitation plan. He wants to pop up. He wants to be able to pop up at her house anytime he wants. He wants to come in anytime he wants. What they do that at? What they do that at? Can I pop up at your fucking house anytime I want to? No, sir. We're not doing that. Then if I tell you that me and the baby are sick, because they had something like COVID, I think, and she's telling you that the baby is sick, you want to come in the house and still try to take the baby while I'm telling you we sick. What they do this at? Oh, I don't want you to take the baby? How do you want to take him, sir? He's running a high fever, me and him both. How the fuck you gonna take him? Then you go back and get on your fucking little live and tell lies. No, I don't want you sitting up over here. We sick. Come back when he get better. No, ma'am. Right. You can't go to that house and set up. And so Haley was able to get temporary custody, full custody until June 10th. They go to court. So I guess DDG is going to get him some type of powerful lawyer. Go ahead, get the damn lawyer. But the court did give her permission to take the baby with her to, I think it's Italy, where she's going to be filming at for now. And then they go to court June 10th. So I'm thinking the court, and she's asking that he only gets 6 hours a day supervised visits. Some people say that's wrong too. But we shall see what happens on June 10th. We shall see what happens on June 10th with the, what's going to happen, if he's going to be able to get more than 6 hours a week, because it seems like he has a temper problem. So we're going to see what's going to happen. All right, guys, let's see what else we're going to be talking about. 1 second here. 1 second. I wanted to. 1 second here. One second here. I wanted to talk to y'all about this. Okay. Did we know that Kurt Franklin was adopted? Now, let me just ask y'all this. If you had to give up one of your kids for adoption, right? And they got grown and they wanted to see you, and would you want to build a relationship with them, or would you want to see them? If I had to, me personally, if I had to give up one of my kids for adoption and they got grown, they want to see me, I would see them and I would try to build a relationship with them and get them to understand why I had to do that. Kirk Franklin said his mother lived 2 blocks away from him and won't even talk to him. She won't have anything to do with him. And he said his father, He only seen him one time and he for to get a haircut. What the hell? I don't see how people do this to their kids. What? But you know what? Some people women who have kids and they hate the father, they do not like their kids. I've seen this. Let me know in the chat if you have some relatives or friends that if they have kids by a man and then them and the man don't work out, they treat their kids differently or they don't like their kids. Let me know in the chat if y'all have ever experienced that. This is Kirk Franklin. He says his mother lived 2 blocks down for him. The mother don't even like him. She won't even see him. I think this is so sad, y'all.
Live 15 minutes from me. I don't even know the woman. She ain't got no relationship with me. My real daddy lived right down 45 South in Houston. This man has never done nothing for me but give me a haircut. So when you talk about how God loves to take lemons and make lemonade, so where would I be without my struggle? Where would I be without my pain? It hurts me every day. I got a real mama. I got a real mama that don't want no relationship with me. That woman birthed me. I was adopted. That woman gave me up for adoption. But by the grace of God, I am what I am. My biological mama lived 15 minutes from me. I don't even know the woman. She ain't got no relationship with me. My real daddy lived right down 45 South in Houston. This man has never done nothing for me but give me a haircut. So when you talk about how God loves to take lemons and make lemonade, so where would I be without my struggle? Where would I be without my pain? It hurts me every day. I got a real mama. I got a real mama that don't want no relationship with me. That woman birthed me. I was adopted. That woman gave me up for adoption. But
You know, that just hurts me as a mother. That just hurts me as a mother to hear him say that how he feels that his mother gave him up for adoption and she don't want to have nothing to do with him. That just hurts me as a mother. I couldn't imagine me and my first son are really, really, really close. Well, I'm close with all my kids. But just to know that he said that it hurts him that his mother gave him up for adoption and she lived right by him and don't want to have no relationship with him. That hurts me as a mother. How? But I guess people have their reasons, but now that he's grown and things, you could still, this is just my opinion, you could still try to have some type of relationship with him. What could he have done to you? What? That just hurts me as a mother. Let's see here. It's a girl that I say that first grandbaby is everything. We spoiled the hell out of him. And that second too, but girl, then they kept coming, ended up with 16. You got 16? Oh, you got 16? Oh my goodness. Oh. You say he better stop twerking on the church stage. I know Kirk Franklin. I think he's, you know, he's fighting demons too. And he said that you say he thinks about that every day, that his mother don't want to have anything to do with him. And we talk, and that, you know, he might need to go to counseling and get some intense counseling about that. I just, think that, as a mother, I just couldn't imagine that. But, I know people have their reasons for doing things. But I'm just trying to figure out what is the reason now that she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. I'm just trying to think of the reason now, as a mother, why don't you want to have anything to do with this man? I don't understand, but I can't. I don't. I don't know why she doesn't want to have anything to do with him. I don't know why. I'm just trying to figure out that piece. And I did look at some of the case, and I know Billy Chan was talking about a little bit of the Diddy case as well. Millie was talking about a little bit of the case. Yes, I do, and for grandchildren. For great grandchildren? All right. So let's look at a little bit of what they were saying about what happened at court today. We're gonna look at a little bit, because we went over there, but let's just listen to a little bit with what she was saying.
This is an afternoon update, and I was listening to Tisa Tales, and she said that it didn't seem like a really good day for Cassie, right? Cassie seems to be very jealous. I talked about that earlier, and it seems like she accused Diddy of being with a lot of other women, a babysitter, and it seems like she just didn't want to let him go, right? But like I said, she was a young girl that had been molded by him, and she was in love with him, and she wanted him to be with her. That's what Cassie wanted. And people have thrown around the Stockholm syndrome, and that is probably what's going on now. But y'all, we have 7 more weeks. This is just week 1. We got to hear from Dawn, Aubrey, and an array of other people. So with that being said, let's get into the afternoon. Child, we're back with the prosecution talking to Cassie. And AUSA Johnson asked Cassie, would you give the $20 million back if you didn't have to do the freak offs? Puffy's lawyer said objection. The judge said overrule. Cassie said, I will give it back to get my agency back. And AUSA said, did he beat you during freak offs? Ventura said yes. And she started crying at that moment. Then the AUSA asked, were you open to freak offs at the beginning? She said at the beginning. Now, I feel like she was open to him because of the relationship she had with Diddy from 19. She loved him. This is what she knew. I feel like he molded her. This is what he liked to do. So this is what she liked to do. Right? She said at the beginning, and then she was asked, did you tell him when you were no longer wanting to do them? She said, yes, more than once. What were the concerns? She said, safety, career, and love. So she continued for her safety, for her career, and for Diddy's love. So the AUSA had no further questions. The judge called for cross-examination, and Combs' lawyer said, you knew that Mr. Combs' actual preferences were these freak-offs, right? She said she learned that, and I get that. And you knew it was part of being his girlfriend. She said, yeah. And then she asked about keeping her old devices, which means her laptops and all those things. And she said, yes. Then the lawyer said, and freak off videos in this case were all of these devices you kept from 2012 to 2014. Cassie said, I don't know what year. And the lawyer said, you were able to stand at his side at the Met Gala, being his girlfriend gave you access to producers. She said, yes. Being Diddy's girlfriend gave her access to everything, right? She says safety, career, and love. So then this talks about the grape that took place in 2018 after dinner in Malibu. Like, it's so casual, right? And then they talk about, and Cassie said yes. Then they talk about, did you meet the U.S. on November 30th, 2023? She said yes, not the exact date. Then they talked about a meeting about the grape took place. Mr. Combs came back from Burning Man. He was acting strange. She said, I don't remember exactly that word. Then, did you meet with U.S. on April the 8th, 2025? She said around then. Then the lawyer is talking about FB. This message to FB, who is that? She said Frank Black. That is a name that Diddy used. He wrote, I'm in an investors conference. We'll get back to this. You still have love for him. Cassie said, I have love for the past and what it was. Child, safety, career, and love. So this is why Tisa Tales said that Cassie had a bad day in court, because she accused Diddy of being with some kind of yoga instructor. So after another sidebar, that's what happened in the courtroom, I'm guessing. And the lawyer was like, you wrote, I didn't mean to be a B. I just don't get the time. He writes, just need to be positive, correct? She said, yes. And then something about a yoga instructor. She said, yeah. So the lawyer said, what did you write? She said, I wrote, I've stopped even caring. And the lawyer said, but you did care. She said, yeah. Then the lawyer was like, so he said, you could date other people. Let's just talk about it, correct? She said, yes. So it's showing it like Cassie just wanted to stay there. That's why they're saying it looked bad for Cassie today, right? Just a bad, hey, it's a bad day. Baby, this is why Tisa Tell said that Cassie lost the jury. She said the men on the stand were like shaking their heads and the women were looking very grimacing at her. Because up here at the top, the lawyer was asking her to read this and she was saying that she didn't want to be Puffy's girlfriend. Let's get up tomorrow. I'll go to studio between these times. And then Puffy said, can I hold you or are you just going to break up with me? Then the lawyer said, and you write back, Cassie, we can embrace LOL. And you wanted to hug him, right? She said, that's what I said. And then the lawyer's like, did you have sexual intercourse with Mr. Combs that night? She said, I did. And during that, your now husband FaceTimed you? She said, yes. Now, did Cassie pick up the phone while the bang bang was in process? Because I could see Diddy telling her to answer the phone. But then the lawyer was like, now your husband didn't know you were with Mr. Combs at the time. She said, I don't know what he knew. And the lawyer was like, later he discovered it. Objection overruled. And then it's not written right, but I'm thinking you don't know your husband knew you were being raped. Then they get to talking about Kim. So after Kim's memorial service, Diddy had said something like Kim was his soulmate. She wrote, and the lawyer was like, you wrote to him that you were going home. Why had he called Kim his soulmate? What was the 11 years all about? So she's trying to figure out, I've been here with you 11 years. You've been putting my head through the washer and dryer, and you talk about Kim as your soulmate? She said, yes. That was hurtful at that time? Yes. Absolutely. Then the lawyer was like, and after that memorial service, you never saw Mr. Combs again? She said, I did not. They asked, did he let her go? Right? She said, I never saw him again. I don't know about letting me go. And then the lawyer was like, you got married to the love of your life, right? She didn't answer. Judge said, break. Let's keep going. So all this is they're coming back from a recess. The judge is talking to the lawyers before the jury comes back in. And they're talking about things that they have issues with, like I'd like to reconnect or things like that. I'm trying to get my life together. So they're trying to get all the paperwork together at this time. So they're still trying to get together up top. Puffy's lawyer said, I want to say we're going to finish with the cross faster than we thought, probably before the next break. May I speak with the government for a minute? The judge said, bring the jury back. So the jury is back. And Combs' lawyer is like, Ms. Ventura, we're almost done here. She says, thank you. The lawyer said, I will read Mr. Combs' message. You're going to make a beautiful mother. God bless. Ventura said, I said, thank you. God bless. So Puffy here talking to her on the stand through the lawyer. Then Cassie, I wrote, we should talk and have closure. The lawyer said Mr. Combs sent back a tear face emoji. He said that you're always my ride or die. She said, I thought that was nice. Oh my God. So this is the continuation of that, right? He said, you were always my ride or die. She said, I thought it was nice. You've been craving that. She said, before, I don't think I'm craving it now. I hope not. What do you mean you don't think? And then there was some conversation about her being shaped over 11 years. She said, we shaped each other. Yes. Talked about her husband being a physical trainer. I'm going to go to the next page for this bottom part when she talks about when the lawyer asked her about preparing for tour. Now, this is the continuation. Like, once she settled the lawsuit, she didn't go on tour with Matt Tester. They trying to say because you had the money. She said that wasn't the reason. Then he said, after the hotel video came out, you posted on Instagram that DV is the issue, right? She said, yes, it's still, she said she still feels that way. So then they pull out DX 1015. Mr. Combs wrote, want to freak off one last time. What did you write? I don't want it to be the last time. I want freak off for the first time. No further questions. Judge redirect. So then they continue to talk about how the message ended, that she doesn't want this to be the last for the freak off. She wants it to be the freak off for the first time for the rest of their lives. What did she say after that? She said, yes, I want to. Just got over a UTI. This is what Tisa was talking about, how the people was looking crazy on the stand. Because you still trying to bang, bang, puffy after that. Then the AUSA says, so you were showing message to...
Okay, guys. I'm confused here. I'm confused. I'm confused here, guys. If she was, why is she still trying to have a F off? When he said one for the last time, and she said no for the one for the first time. I'm confused with this whole thing. I thought she was trying to get away from it. I don't know, guys. This ain't looking too good for Cassie, y'all. This is not looking too good for Cassie. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm back here. Let me see what y'all writing in the chat. He said, I can't imagine that's got to be hard. Adopting in. I'm so happy my mother and father chose me. Yes, yes. I love my biological mother, a woman. I never mother, a woman I've never met. I love her, but my peers were sent to and from by God. All right. They're literally responsible for grace the world. It's 20 people. Amazing. Yes, that is amazing. Y'all, so how do y'all feel? Oh, Lord, we've been on here this live for 3 hours, y'all. How do y'all feel that this is going with Cassie? Because I was just shout out to Millie Chan. Shout out to Millie Chan. I do not own the rights to any of her footage here. I do not own the rights. Shout out to Millie Chan. confused with Cassie here. She was writing these texts when he said, let's have, this is when she was married though. This is why she was married. She was having with Puffy and her husband called on the phone. I'm confused here. I'm just saying, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying, there's a few possibilities she was high out of it at her mind. She really did like it, or she was so traumatized by him that she really just wanted to please him. Cassie was strange. Okay. Because she was married to her husband and she was still having F-offs with Puffy. Then he said, one more for the last time. She said, no, the first time. The first time. What the hell is going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. But I wonder, did she tell her husband that she was still doing bang bang with with Puffy while they was married? I just, like I said, I've been married going on 19 years. If I personally found my husband was bang banging somebody else, I don't want him no more. I don't, because I've been with my husband for 19 years, never stepped out on him ever. And I find out that you done bang bang somebody else. No, sir, it's a wrap. I can't. Because I'm an Aries. When I am a loyal person, I am loyal. I do not cheat. Do not do none of that. Even when I was younger, and when I'm a relationship person, even when I was in relationships, I never cheated, never. So to have a betrayal like that, I wouldn't be able to accept it. Because like I told you, I'll keep talking about it. So it's best for me to end things and go on about my business because I know my worth. So no, I got to go. So yep, that's why you got 20. That's why you got 2016 for the grand and 4 for the great grand. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet, Stacy. Yeah, so that is really sweet. Y'all, I don't know what's going to go on with this trial. I'm trying my best to be neutral here because I don't know everything. I'm really trying my best to be neutral with this trial. I know Puffy did some bad things. Yes. Yes, should get punished for if he did rape, if he did DV, he should get punished for all of that. But the other stuff, ST, I don't know. I don't know how people are traumatized, what they'll do. But I'm just trying to wrap my head around that she was married and still having relations with Puffy. Then he said, F off for the last time. She said, no, the first time. I'm confused about this. I am confused. So hopefully, maybe next week they'll make sense of this. Hopefully. They'll make sense of it next week, y'all. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll make sense of it. All right. We've been on here for 3 hours, guys. I've had to get off. It's 12:25. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live. If you didn't give me a thumbs up when you came in, please give me one on your way out. We were going to say some stuff about Destiny, about she got her a new man, and they really serious about it, but we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm not going to be reviewing the show. They say the show is coming back on next month. I'm not going to review it, but I will talk about the characters. And also keep Melody and her kids and Mama Van in your prayers. Keep them in your prayers. Melody's going through a lot, guys. Please don't send Melody anything. Melody sees and hears what's going on. Just, don't send her anything, guys. We can just pray for Melody and the 4-piece nuggets and Miss Van. That's all we can do. And like I said, y'all know my millimeters. I'm always going to be standing 10 toes down for Melody. Not going to switch up on her. So that's where that's at. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Also follow me on my other platforms. If you didn't give me a thumbs up when you came in, please give me one on your way out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.